Hey, man, take it easy. Take it easy, man. What the hell's going on? Take it easy. What are you, government? Man, answer me. Where are you taking him, man? Oh.
Let's hope this works. You coming?
Yeah. How you feeling?
Like an amputated leg.
Well, you're going to get worse before you get better.
Oh, that's comforting.
Well, good news is it's not caused by the fever.
Look, Robert, I know it's...
Do a status report on that daughter of yours.
Thanks.
Give you that update on your daughter.
Oh, another hallucination. They're getting worse.
Look, she's as sick as it gets. And so is Sky. She's not even conscious. They both could die, along with the entire hospital full of people because of you.
Ain't you heard? I'm the miracle cure.
A miracle no one would need if you hadn't brought this plague. You know what? If there's any justice at all, you will survive. To live with the deaths of the people you claim to love squarely on your head.
Back away from my husband.
We don't trust you to walk and you need to be in bed.
Yeah, is that your standard line on all women?
Don't be little thing.
You know what,
Hey, listen. This place is under quarantine. There's a SWAT team out there, and they mean business.
You don't understand. Shots were fired.
I checked. Jason hasn't been admitted. Now do what he would want you to do. Stay here where he can find you.
We're running out of beds. Start doubling up.
Excellent. Someone hit the call button in case she feels restless again. Come on.
Pediatrics quarantine ward being monitored around the clock.
They're alone and they're scared, and I'm sure they're wondering where their parents are.
I'm sorry. It's a difficult situation all around.
Come on. Get you to bed.
No, forget it. There's no way in hell I'm staying in this room with that woman.
Oh, God, works for me.
Fine! Give the bed to someone else. I'll wait out here. You might as well give the bed to Alexis's favorite client, Manny. Maybe he'll strangle her in her sleep. Blame it on the fever and get off scot-free.
You know you're acting like a child.
That's how I feel. Worried. I'm scared. Just helpless. Something bad is gonna happen. I can feel it.
Husband, with your selective concern for humanity. Get out before the authorities throw you out.
Impressive fire, wife. Was that defense real or fever-induced?
I'm too mean to get sick.
Why aren't you in the coffee shop lockdown?
I left. I had to see Dylan.
How is he?
Not good. He didn't recognize me.
Well, don't lose hope. The doctors may be onto something.
A cure?
We hope.
We?
Well, there's something in my blood, they say, that might help. Imagine that. Old Lucas Lorenzo saves poor Charles once again.
You're an old softy. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Look who's talking. And who you call an old woman?
No.
Lucky.
any minute now, Dylan's gonna wake up and start in with his crazy conspiracy theories about how he knew too much and they tried to take him out, but he was just too tough. What if he doesn't?
No. Don't go there.
You're right. He's gonna be fine. He has to.
Did you find Sam?
I got lost.
I found this. And I didn't tell anyone that you were gone.
Thanks.
Are you okay?
I don't feel so good.
This plasma contains the antibodies from Luke's system. Now we have a decision to make regarding how we dispense this. Do we give larger doses to fewer of the critically ill, or do we give weaker doses to a higher number of the afflicted?
We can't draw any more blood from Luke. If we do, we run the risk of sending him into hypovolemic shock and killing him.
The antibodies work and it really does kill the virus. We're going to have something quite valuable here. We've got to do something about protecting it. It's been my experience that during a crisis, people just plain behave badly.
All right, well, first things first. I thought only the worst case patients get a dose of the serum.
I agree.
Okay. People accuse us doctors of playing God all the time. Tonight, we really take on the role.
Where are you taking me? I told you can't go in there. I'm PCPD. I'm working a case. You people done the lucky.
Well, having all my blood pumped out and skimmed for antibodies is not the best thing that ever happened to me, but in fact, it feels like the worst hangover I've ever had.
I don't doubt that.
But the party was worth the pain. If I can save Lulu. Did they give her the medicine yet?
Luke, the doctor's council hasn't decided yet who's going to get the first dose.
It's not up to a bunch of quacks. The medicine came from my blood. It goes to my daughter.
Somebody find my dad. Where is he? Dad.
Sky Lulu is worse off than you. And that could cost you your life.
You do that again, and I'll hand you your butt. Now, what are you talking about?
Like you don't know. You sent the helicopter, didn't you? Where are they taking Lucky?
Who's taking Lucky? Jesse, what's going on?
3 guys in gas masks, armed with machine guns, showed up in a helicopter.
The cabin?
Yeah. They grabbed Lucky, set fire to the cabin, and left me for dead inside.
Well, it sounds like someone's trying to cover their tracks.
Someone like your agency?
Someone who developed this virus in the first place.
Who are you? Where are you taking me? Where are we flying to? Who are you guys?
Is this some kind of lab experiment going on?
Well, it's starting to look that way. I mean, I tracked this right across the South Pacific from one outbreak to the next. But there was never any evidence of a carrier.
Until Luke.
Yeah, he's the first person I tracked from one outbreak to the next.
But what caused the outbreaks in the first place?
Well, This could have been something developed in a lab for a specific purpose and then turned loose in the population for research purposes.
But that's completely illegal and a violation of human rights.
Damn right. It also fits the bill, though, of a cover-up once the virus was released. I mean, we're talking about guys in copters, bad people with guns. Then they burned down a cabin to try to cover the evidence.
Me inside.
These people mean business.
Why would they take Lucky?
What about the others? My wife, she called me from the hospital. There's an epidemic. Why were they only one getting treatment? What are you doing? No. You can't do that. You can't.
I've been given the serum yet.
Nobody has been given the serum, Luke.
Look,
we are still...
almost bled me dry to get this stuff. It goes to my daughter.
Well, that isn't the way it works.
You're telling me I don't have the right to save my child?
Lulu is one of many that have...
One of many? Nobody said anything to me about one of many. Now you get out there and you give her this medicine.
Look, I know how sick Lulu is. And I can appreciate just how difficult this is for you.
Then do something.
Luke, we don't have enough serum to save everybody. When Lulu's symptoms are severe enough, she will get the serum.
Sky, I know you would want Lily to get the medicine, but you've come in second all your life. And now that I finally realize what you mean to me, I'm not ready to let you go.
Have you noticed any changes?
They've both been sleeping since the last nurse came in.
Patrick.
Is there a problem?
Look,
Sky's in bad shape.
she's feeling way too fast.
Might work in her favor, though. She might be the one that gets the serum.
How's Lulu?
I haven't seen her for a while.
I'm about 10 seconds away from liberating my own antibodies and giving them to her myself.
Lulu isn't getting the serum?
They're giving it out on a basis of need, whatever the hell that means.
Guess we just have to trust the doctors to make the right decision.
Well, maybe you do, Elizabeth, but I don't.
Well, at least Lulu's in the hospital where she can be monitored.
As opposed to Lucky. Do you know where he is?
Jesse found him collapsed in the snow near the cast iron cabin. He's sick, but he's alive. Before Jesse could get in the hospital, men with machine guns and a helicopter showed up. They dragged him off. They set the cabin on fire.
Just like what happened in the islands when I first got...
And they left Jesse for dead.
Well, this sounds like a good old-fashioned government's conspiracy to me. Anybody ask Robert Scorpio what's going on?
As you all know, we don't have a lot of this serum, so we're going to try it out on the most seriously ill patient. We'll start out with an initial dose of 10 cc's. If that works, we move on to the next two patients. If it doesn't work, then the first patient has an additional shot.
Have all the charts been reviewed?
Yeah, and the names have been blacked out. It seems the most seriously ill person is a 35-year-old woman.
Do you know anything about Leslie Lou Spencer?
Well, she didn't meet the criteria.
No, I know where
You better be here to tell me that you just shot my daughter up with this magic cure and she's on the mend.
We just started the first series of tests on the most seriously ill patient, and that wasn't Lulu.
What are you trying to do? Push me into breaking out of this joint, confiscating the medicine? Myself? And then what? Your boys with the machine guns will show up and drag me off in a chopper?
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, right. You don't know what I'm talking about. You win my trust. Give the medicine to my daughter.
Luke, I wish that was possible.
Oh, my God, you sound like a bureaucrat. Robert, you never would have done this in the old days. You would have never skimmed my blood and then taken a cure and not given it to my child. And what's with this chopper dragging Lucky off to parts unknown?
Again, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying. You're fronting for the suits. Who came up with this sickness? I don't know. Maybe it's a corporation, maybe it's a government, maybe it's both. But
Why would I withhold information? My only child's HIV positive. She gets this and it's probably all over. Yes, I want this epidemic over. Now, you're not much of a solution, but you're the only one I've got.
I have good news. Skye fit the criteria. She will be the first one to get a dose of the serum.
Thank you. Wait.
I want Lulu to get a dose as well. I'm a wealthy man. I've contributed millions to this hospital, and I will pay whatever it takes.
Well, money is the least of anyone's concern right now. The serum is being administered solely on the basis of medical need, and Skye's chart shows that her need is the greatest.
First dose of serum has just been administered.
Who got saved instead of my daughter?
Skye Quartermain. It's a little early to tell if it's going to work or not.
Well, it should have been Lulu first, and you know it. Not that it matters, but Skye would have been my second choice.
Well, it's not about your choice or your likes or dislikes. It's about the most needy.
Well, you got the company line down pat, don't you, pal? I hope they're making this well worth your while.
I'm doing a job. I'm not running for office.
Right. And what if it were Robin who was sick, and I had the ability to save her, and I wouldn't even try?
I sincerely hope I never have to find that out. Barbara, you gotta do me a favor. Put me through the plasma filtering process again, and this time, take the medicine directly to Lulu.
Charlie have a lead. They're heading to the Markham Islands to find the company that created the virus. And they think the same people took Lucky.
Oh, Lulu can't wait for him to schlep to the Markham Islands and back. She needs the serum now.
Well, where are you going to get it?
Same place we got it before.
Luke, I told you, it's too soon. You can filter your blood again tonight. You could go into hypovolemic shock.
I don't care, Barbara. I don't care. I gave Lulu this virus, and I am going to cure her. Now, don't make me work around you, please. Please help. Please. And you didn't hear any of this.
If you go into hypovolemic shock, you could die.
It doesn't matter. I failed Lulu all her life. I'll be damned if I'm going to fail her now.
Noah, I need your help. It's an emergency.
You got it.
Robert, I am requesting that Alan be removed from the selection committee.
What's the problem?
I saw him altering his nephew's chart so Dylan could get the serum.
Alan, is that what happened?
I made an unethical choice and I will step down. But I'm warning you, this selection process is flawed and it's going to create more problems than it will solve.
I agree. I think instead of blanking out names, we should be considering the patients here. Their families, quality of life.
You're saying we should decide who's good enough to live?